Welcome to this quantum security and defense presentation. AI-supported post-quantum cryptography, and thank you for being a valued member of our community. Peter Clay has more than 25 years of experience in cybersecurity disciplines to include. He has served a number of U.S. federal entities in diverse industries, including defense, numismatics, product development, manufacturing, and the global financial industry. In working with those organizations, Mr. Clay has served as a trusted advisor of executives, boards, and government leaders globally. As a consultant, Mr. Clay enabled several unique security solutions to include the Department of Defense Common Access Card, Department of Homeland Security TWIC system, securing production for the U.S. Mint, security testing for Homeland Security, and the Bureau of Engraving and Printing. In addition to his consulting roles, Mr. Clay has held several security leadership roles, to include Chief Information Security Officer for large global companies, and designed 19 global operations centers.
Thank you. The focus that we're going to be going through is Aireon is a very small global company that operates basically by taking aircraft location information. It's transmitted to spacecraft, the Iridium satellite constellation, and pulled down to ground stations around the world. And then we deliver that out to air navigation service providers, air traffic control organizations, so that there literally is nowhere in the globe anymore that an aircraft can be out of reach or can essentially be lost without appearing on somebody's screen. We demonstrate, we allow for greater traffic flow across the North Atlantic and across the Pacific. We allow for greater fidelity for air traffic control, all over the globe. And so part of what our focus is here is in looking at just doing the single bit of inventory or the inventory process so that we understood what our post-cryptographic cryptography needed to look like, is we really started developing and partnering with people to do 4 functions via artificial intelligence. We're a small company with a big mission. So those 4 areas are, first of all, PQC risk analytics. We'll go into each one of these separately. Inventory and program management is a critical aspect of this. Customized training, one of the biggest areas that PQC programs fall apart, whether you're talking about a big bank or a very small company, is there are so many different stakeholders and constituencies, and you have to communicate with all of them. That can take up all of your available time. So instead of fixing problems, you're talking about fixing problems. And then finally, using this to do very traditional AI DevSecOps to ensure. The other learning that we had when we started doing inventory is we finished our first inventory and we went, great, we finished our inventory, we're really excited, that's great. We fixed several things, and then when we ran the inventory again, just to see what would happen 3 months later, we were actually worse off. And so starting to really understand why those things are and how that's happening, we really had to leverage AI tools to really get a handle on that as quickly as possible. A couple of things to preface everything that we're going to be talking about here. Number one, our approach is artificial intelligence. We're not consuming anything that is publicly available. All of our models are local and on-prem to us. We train them specifically to meet our needs. They're commercially available models, and we're able to pull that information down and build these things out to meet specific Aireon requirements and needs. Number two, we always have a human in the loop. You'll see several different conversations that we have. The ability to automate with AI is incredibly powerful, but you always have to have a human that's able to review the analysis and take the next steps.
Watch the full presentation and over 50 hours of expert lectures on quantum technologies on the Quantum Security Defense.com platform. Search Quantum Security Defense to find us.